Tuesday. So today I'll give you a tour of what's going on in the back garden. We have managed to get some of the leaves and basically they're protecting the plants right now. So if you want any part of your garden that has, like grass and you want that grass to go away or like die, then you just put the leaves in there. Because if you want to have a nice lawn, then make sure that you're putting the leaves on the side. But we still have more leaves to compile and use as leaf mulch. I was gonna live stream with my GoPro, but the connection wasn't working. So we had a frost yesterday and we've been working on the field teardown. This is the status of the eggplant right now. Well, eggplants. So that's going away. And times like this, it's a little emotional. It's a mess right now, but it'll get better. So we've managed to pull all the amaranths here. And then we have all the ornamental cabbages potted up. And then these are the Canterbury bells. I have some straw flowers here as well. And I think I did sow some lizzies. But these are the zinnias that we managed to dig up. If my experiment works, it's gonna be awesome. So more to come on that. So we pulled the entire amaranth strip is here. And the first batch, they're already sprouting. But I feel like these are anemones and not ranunculus. But on my tracker, it says ranunculus. Anyhow, um, so yeah, this entire second row is filled with white ranunculus except for those scabiosas. Then I think I'll put the Canterbury bells in here. And then we have snapdragons that are already growing. So we gotta water this because I'll be digging because our auger bit died on us yesterday. It broke. And then our celotias are also frosted up. So we're gonna pull them all up today, followed by the dahlias in here, which is kind of the digging a lot this year because the first time we were gardening, I had like a lot of palm dahlias, but when we dug, it was raining and they just rotted. But we'll get all these dahlias out. The idea is to lift this up and then just shovel and get the tubers. But this is the zinnia right now. So the first row of the zinnia where the Dawn Creek honey and Dawn Creek pastels were, that's already like empty. So that's clean. And I have to unfortunately use my garden knife to put the corms in there because it's perfect time for the auger to die. And then we'll take all this off. And I already sowed some poppies on the last row. But I don't know what to do with the amaranths. Maybe I'll compost them or use them as stakes. And their roots are really huge. Like when we lifted them up yesterday, I was like trying not to mess up the weed fabric. But yeah. And they're heavy too. Then I'm gonna put all the netting when I'm done with the corm tubers or corms and tubers. Here's more on the zinnias, although I'm not sure if there's going to be a leaf that's going to sprout. So wish me luck on that experiment. Sometimes crazy ideas come, or great ideas come from crazy ideas. And this is the Chateau du Chanel glass house right now. And I still need to organize because the rest of, oh, let me open this to get some ventilation. So love it or hate it, I love it. Leave on the comments if you like them. And I told Johnny to move this, so I'll move that later. But this is where all the experiments would go. And then we have a lot of fallen branches. Every day by day, there's branches that have been falling, as you can see. So I really want to make sure that before the bulbs and tubers that we planted here are at a certain height, that's already like, and then we have like shipments coming in today from our suppliers, so we can plant those bulbs in ground and some tulips as well. But our cosmos is looking fine. It survived the frost, yay! And our snapdragons too. They love that kind of cold vibe. And then I guess these are the purple ranunculus. So I put like 6, I think, in each box, but I might have to add more because I still have extra ranunculus that I need to soak for 4 hours and then put them in. But yeah, they're just loving the weather right now, and you want to make sure that you have like at least 2 to 4 inches of leaves so they get protected from the snow. But we need to do a lot of garden cleanup today. There. Where are you guys watching from? Leave it in the comments below. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the faucet and start watering and start the day. And then later, all of this are going to disappear. Bittersweet. Very emotional. I'm gonna try to save what I can, but I guess it's the roots that's important. I just don't have enough space, but if I can save all of them, I would. But let me turn on the faucet. But yeah, the lilies are there, and then we're getting ready for our show too at the mall. It's gonna be fabulous. So I'm gonna leave you here for a little bit while I turn on the faucet. BRB. Okay, I'm back. These are some of the seeds that we're starting for our bonsai journey. And last time when I turned on this hose, I didn't realize that it was on max. So Tito is missing some spots in there. It's basically my fault because the hose was pointed that way, and I really felt bad. So. Okay, calm down. So some of our cabbages, some of the ornamental cabbage, they got mixed into the tray for some reason. I guess when I was watering them, they like moved. And yeah, like these are the Dawn Creek pastels. I don't know. I heard that zinnias don't like their roots being disturbed. But I'll take the risk. If it works, it's gonna be brilliant. If it doesn't, then I can just reuse the soil. But at least I tried. I'm looking forward to those David Austin roses coming in January. But I just got an order of 550 tulip bulbs too. Because I still have some tulips in the garden anyways. So I can do that. It'll be fine. Then we'll also water the inside of the chateau. That's the baby's breath right there. But eventually, we want to utilize a lot of rain barrels all over the house, but we're going to use maybe like kind of a whiskey barrel. So the lilies are dormant right now. But yeah. So I gotta clean that up. And let's make sure that these babies are watered and the ones here. Then I also like to water the ground too, so when I pull those, it's not hard. Oh no, my gimbal. This is my broken gimbal, so I'll put it there on the side. But the snapdragons, these are probably going to be the first one that will start blooming in the winter. I live in zone 6B, so it's more of like a lot of research and learning. Alright, so as you can see, the leaves here are already gone, but there's more leaves there. I haven't even like grabbed all the evergreens yet. Ooh, this hose is getting heavier by the day. I still have a pile of shredded leaves that I'll put in those garden beds. And then we'll redesign the arbor in the back. And then probably we'll also kind of fix this with boxwoods maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of plans, but you can only do so much in a day. It's like, oh, look at that. See? You have a beautiful setup. Oh, thanks, homie Joe. Where are you from? For those that are just joining us, leave a comment where you guys are watching from your couch, from your room. Nah, I'm just joking. What country are you from? So that area is going to be all poppies, and then maybe some tulips here. We still don't have a drip system, so everything is being watered by hand right now, and it takes a lot of hours just to finish everything. I was gonna paint this white, but I gave up on that idea because the drying time, the snow is already gonna be here and I'm still not done like painting it. So these are the Don Creek honey. And I wanna water them before I let them inside. I've been keeping an eye on those spider mums because, you know, it's aphids, and I think I need to get more of those cocomeris. It's like a packet that has like predatory mites on it. I think that would be so cool. And my daughter loves to garden with me. She's in school right now, but I want to make sure that, you know, she's aware of the environment and to promote sustainability. She knows the life cycle of plants. She can grow tomatoes now, sunflowers. She even knows a lot of flowers, so I'm really happy for that. And I think our I don't know if we guys have the same age, but I think we need to put more focus on the environmental impacts of what we're actually using. you know. So here we do organic gardening. We don't use any pesticides. There's plenty for everyone, so we use integrated pest management. And that's our compost pile there on the side of the shed. I don't know if you can see it, but we use our veggie cuttings and fruit cuttings and leaves and grass clippings, and it goes in there. Then we use it for mulching the following year. Although this fabric is not so pretty right now because we pulled a lot yesterday, but it'll be fine. It'll be sunny later. So when you're watering plants, make sure that there's enough time for the plants to dry up because you don't want any powdery mildew. But this is the back of the glass house, and that's the arbor right there. So that entire strip, we had daisies there and dianthus and Queen Anne's lace. So we'll change it up for next year. So we're gonna probably clean that area up and put more tubers in there. And then there's wisteria by the pergola. That's going to be my kind of practice ground when I'm doing floral installations. And then behind it is hydrangeas and lupins. And that's the golf course. Alright, so we'll take this hose inside the glass house, but we have to water very, very carefully because I don't want the Chateau de Chanel. Especially, I think I don't have a drainage in there. It's like really like bootstrapping this year. Like this is my biggest like treat to my birthday, like splurge, because I didn't celebrate my birthday. Just wanted this like done on that day. But I think we'll put this setting on mist just so it doesn't. Whoa! Let me close that. Okay. Then after we're done here, we're going to water that way and then that way. I haven't really fixed the display for Christmas and other stuff at the front, but Rome was not built in the day. Okay, it says mist, so I think we're good, right? Let's close it and let's go inside. All right, I'll leave you there. I'll pull more of this. And then we'll open some of the vents later too, just so we get air circulation. I don't have heater yet, so I hope I can get one probably in about a month or so. But as you can see, like this one I isolated because it's got aphids, so I need to buy more neem oil because I ran out. But I also have been removing a lot of the leaves. I'll put you real quick in here. And these are the sample wooden planters that we sell at Wapak. And then those are the interior golden planters. And that's my daughter's drawing of my white chair. And then this is our yucca. It's a house plant. So I did take some cuttings and I'm trying to test it out here in zone 6B if it's gonna survive. And maybe we can have some frost hardy yuccas. So I'm just spraying the aphids right now with water, but it seems like they're really sticking. So I need to put more ladybugs in here and other stuff. And our nasturtiums seem to be loving the weather here. and some of our moms that are rehabilitating in the back. Then we have some astilbes that are dormant right now. And oh, I still have a white gomphrena. Okay. So I haven't cleaned or trimmed or deadheaded this area for the liatris. They should be fine. I'm planning on leaving them outside because liatris are very hardy. However, they are in pots, so they easily dry. And then, what is that? I think that's alpiglosis. And then African daisy. Then we have our jade plant here that also is loving the chateau. And guess what? I planted a tuberose. I didn't realize that there's a ranunculus form in that container. So we'll have to take that off. All right. As you can see, we're doing a lot of seed saving too. So I have to put those in the envelopes. Those are all the floret varieties. But this one, I'm loving it. And I'm trying not to get the seeds wet because I dried them so much. Okay. Now here in this section, we'll be putting the floral buckets here, although it does get hot, so I'm not going to. Those are the trial like flowers, how long they're going to last in there for like just vlogging. Like those are the ones that I saved before the frost hit. But we'll probably put like a shade or something and like during winter. We'll see. And then this is, what is this? I think this is Evan's Dream chrysanthemum. So they're the giant chrysanthemums. And then this is our Gerbera collection. So we have the Vera and the Morelia here. And then our African daisy is right over there. I'll start incorporating that African daisy in my arrangements. Just for accent, you know, I think it's gonna be cool to have that kind of color popping. But yeah, this is where I keep my sanity. Because sometimes I just need a quiet space to like think and be creative or like review the American Institute of Floral Design book. But this is the packet I was referring to, the Cucumeris. This one right here. So there's bugs inside that. They're not harmful to humans. They're mites actually. So they'll be there and then they'll mature and then they're gonna start eating the aphids. So we have a few here, and this is the mother plant that we had from our supplier in California. So growing Gerberas here in Zone 6B, here in upstate New York, is really, really challenging. But I love to challenge myself. And I'm really excited how these Gerberas are gonna act during winter. Because they're supposed to like produce one stem a week of flowers, and you can have them as long as you like take care of them and keep them away from cold. You can have them for years, but propagation is prohibited. So we want to make sure we're honoring those, because there's a lot of farmers and growers out there that have dedicated a lot of their time, creating new varieties for us to enjoy. So we want to make sure we're doing the right thing. Oh, I love that one. That's the Fleur de Lis. Okay. And the yellow ones. I think by next year, because I was really, really scared to put them outside. But I do have, like, I think 3 that I have on my trial bed right now outside. So we'll see the performance of them here in Zone 6B. And if it's good, I'll leave half outside, mulch it heavily, put net. Because their heads really, really do get heavy. Like, if you don't put that stake, it can go all the way to the ground, as evident, clearly evident by the ones that you saw earlier. But yeah. So I checked this guys out one by one, making sure there's no aphids. So that they're good now. They seem to be happy. And I think we're good in here right now. Yeah. Just wanted to mist it a little bit, because I don't want water to pile up in here too, so I don't like mosquitoes. Speaking of mosquitoes, I should probably put some plants that deter them, like marigolds and such, and put my UV anti-insect thing. Like the planters that we have look like that. They're small, medium, large in our website, and that gold one as well. So those are my samples. But you can check out our website in the other store, wapak.com, WAPPACK.com, for all those sustainable hard goods. Because our wooden planters are like FSC certified. They just didn't cut the wood like randomly from like a, nearby street. It's forest stewardship certification. So we need to be socially responsible when it comes to taking those resources from nature. All right, let's go to the dahlia section right here. And this is the Dahlia Milena. And I still don't know what I'm gonna do with the Dahlia's Beast Choice from Floret. If I'll just call it a day, keep the tubers probably. Because I'm running out of room. Like, this was super like wide last time, and now it's, it's taking up everything. The plants. And then the tuberoses are there. So I need to probably move my trellis for a little bit. So this is the one that I saved from Floret. Souvenir. I have some silica gel that I was drying, but they're I think I should check them soon. These are the tuberoses. I kind of like this container. I'm digging it. It's very like handy. And then my brother's bonsai is inside the house in the study, because yeah, the plants are taking ownership of the entire house at this point. And this one needs more soil. This is another Dahlia Milena, but there's a lot of like new growth in there, and the tubers are exposed. So this was in one of my trade gallons, and I just put it in this grow bag. And then I don't have a chandelier yet. However, that is a grow light. So I think it'll work. And this is my selfie vlogging station eventually. And then this is the vent. So we can, I think, open this. Let me open it. Alright. So I just opened it. And in the summer when it gets hot, you know, you can open this, put fans, and you can watch the field and see what's growing. Because right behind this field is my peony garden. So yeah, I think we are done. And I gotta move this summer. But I think we are done for that. Chateau. We'll go out and water this section. And then after that, we clean and we plant some more. Yeah, I have a problem. I just love plants a lot. Alright, so these are the remaining zinnias. We're probably going to cut them back because they're brown now. But the good news is we have the autumn-winter collection sprouting. So I'm happy about that. And that cosmos just made my day, cheering me up. So we're going to put a lot of drought-resistant plants in the back. If you have an area where there's no water access, just make sure you're putting drought-resistant plants in there. Because in the beginning, when we started our gardening journey in 2021, every day, like we literally have to grab a hose, and our hose wasn't this long back then. So we would like walk all the way there, carrying like those green 2-gallon, I think, watering cans. Like me and my brother, my little brother Kevin, he would like be carrying them, and then I go back. It was a good workout. These are the peonies. So we had a little bit of rain yesterday, so those should be good. And then we'll put some rain barrels in here. Like I saw some aesthetic ones, because there's a gutter that will collect the water, and then maybe we can put like some tubes or some kind of wizardry to use that tube to run to water this and this. So the gladiolus were here, and this is like one of my favorite beds right now, because we had the asters here, and then it's also got a lot of tulips as well as that in the springtime. But we filled this up with lupins and hollyhocks 2024 spring. So I just want to climb that ladder and like literally cut that branch, but I feel like I'm still not tall enough and it might hit me. Or maybe get a string. What do you guys think? Get a string like those cowboys in the movies and then just like pull it? I don't know. I just don't want to hurt myself or someone if that happens. But this is the Lily Borello. And then we have the chrysanthemum here that we just harvested yesterday. And some of the peonies. And our shredded leaves. And then We go on this side. We still have echinacea and our ageratum will need to be cut back because they just got hit by the frost. So I want to build a wall like in Game of Thrones. So we had that string for a while. Maybe put a hedge in there. That area is the one that me and my mom cleared. And then I think she got hogweed that landed on her. I really felt bad because her back was really like got boo-boo. But I gotta get that branch too. We've been watering for what, 30 minutes now? It's not even deep watering because I'm already like kind of reducing the time I'm watering because it's about to be winter soon. Ooh, another lily. Oh, this is the other mom that I'm testing out. See if it withstands the outdoor. Another lily and a ranunculus. It's gonna be fabulous, guys. It doesn't look pretty right now, but I can see it. The vision. I also can see the weeds. It'll be fine. It could be worse. And that's our tree out front. And some evergreens there that I do need to harvest to put in our urns for Christmas holiday decoration. So I just like the colors of them. Maybe I'll fly the drone and do a live again. Although some of the trees have lost their leaves. Didn't catch it in time. But there's still some leaves with colors. So next time, we'll fly the drone, do our live video. And I'll practice a lot in flying it so you guys don't get dizzy. Oh, another lily. Those are gonna be super awesome by springtime.